The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has expressed concern over micronutrient deficiency among pregnant women. It says between 468 million and 293 million children are estimated to be suffering from anemia yearly. Speaking at the one-day sensitization meeting on food fortification for non-governmental organizations, the Chief Executive Officer of the Commission, Babatunde Iratera, says the risk of consuming food that are not adequately fortified poses serious danger to consumers, especially women and children who are vulnerable to malnutrition. Clever TV's Onyete Patrick tells us more.
Micronutrient deficiency has, according to experts, become a global concern, with statistics showing that over 2 billion people, mainly in developing countries, do not have enough micronutrients. But with the collaboration of Consumer Protection Commission and the Global Alliance for Improved Nutrition and Food Fortification, which simply means the addition of micronutrients such as minerals and vitamins, health experts are confident that consumers will have access to basic minerals and vitamins for healthy development.
The most important role consumers will play are some of the things that would come out of this kind of training when it gets to them, and that is to be discriminatory, to choose exactly what they're consuming. And one of the things we require of producers is to identify on the labels or on the packs of what they sell, whether it's fortified or not, and to make sure that those claims are factual. And so consumers just need to know so that they're asking. And that's why something like this is important, to let them know that there's a difference between fortified food and the one that's not fortified. So they're asking for what is fortified. The other thing consumers need to know is to interrogate the storage and distribution process. So for instance, if they find out that they're buying food from retailers who keep the bags of food under the sun all day long for several days, then they know that the fortification there may be not so credible anymore. And so that's what consumers need to know, where to buy, what they're eating, and exactly what to buy.
For us to be able to reach the consumers, we cannot do that without the consumer groups. And that is the reason why we are here today. We realize that regardless of what we do, to address malnutrition in Nigeria, we need multiple pressure points, multiple approaches running concurrently. If the regulator puts pressure on the private sector to do what they are supposed to do, there needs to be a demand from the consumers for the private sector to see it as money well spent. We think that if we work closely with the consumer groups, the demand for safe, nutritious foods will be there. The private sector who are delivering these nutritious foods will be incentivized to be able to do what they're supposed to do the way they're supposed to do them.
I'm learning so much. It's something that every Nigerian should know. The fortification of food. We need to know it. You know, like some people, they eat apple in the morning. They will eat fufu in the afternoon, and they will eat eba at night. All these things need to be regulated. They need to let us know that breakfast, you eat proteins and things, but this is what they are trying to teach us here, and we are going to take it to the next level by taking it to all the hook and crannies of Nigeria to let them know that they need to have vitamin A, iron, zinc, and B complex in their meals.
This meeting, which is aimed at sensitizing consumers on the benefits of fortified food, assured stakeholders at all levels that the Commission would take the Enlightenment program to all the nooks and crannies of Nigeria due to the nation's bad nutrition record. Onyete Patrick, reporting for Clearview Television.